Here in Seattle, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Luis Castillo. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Luis Ariz stands in. And the pitch. And that's outside. And we're underway here this afternoon. And another ball.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Corrals it, and there's one down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jurickson Profar. And there's the strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
2 outs. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. And that's too high. Two down, nobody on.
As a veteran out there in the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And a 3-1 on the way. On its way to the corner, Rosarena on his horse. Makes the right pass play after the long run. And that's the 3rd out. No score as we head to the bottom of the 1st. Here with my pal Ziggy, and on the mound in this one, Darvish.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, J.P. Crawford. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Line to kick the pitch. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. And it skips in the dirt.
especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Here's Victor Robles. That one lifts to center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. Couldn't mess around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap, it was over the wall. There aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And here is Cal Raleigh. And a curve is down and in. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2-0 the count.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Crawford on second. Robles at first with no outs. Finds the zone. It's 2-2. Belton fires. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And here it comes. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
0-2. 0-1 there.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty delivers.
Count
In the dirt, blocked. Save, he beats it. Wow, into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Of the at-bat coming up. And that'll load the bases. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
2 runs in the first has to be some cause for concern. You're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep in the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
Luke Rayleigh in the box now. Takes strike 1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. That got him. And that's going to force it away.
Definitely a problem with the release point there, and it just goes back to power. They'll get away from you at times, but you just can't let it happen with the bases loaded. That's a painful RBI for the hitter.
Randy Arozarena. The next hit takes low for a ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And the 1-0. There's a strike. The 1-1. That misses off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Kicks and fires. Foul. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Off balance beat, there's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 1 and the Padres nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Castillo back to work. Top of the zone for a called strike.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play to throw from so many different angles and make really tough plays look very easy.
The line of the pitch. Takes that one away, and the count remains 0-2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
But one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he...
Timing stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. Wow, Singy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top-notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
And the batter now, Jackson Merrill, just off the inside edge. One down, base is empty. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not going to think about it. That's a good thing.
just missed. That one finds the zone. 3-1. The Padres down by a run here in the top of the second. Yeah, foul ball. The pitch. Foul off again. And it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fly ball down the line. Robles makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. On the outside corner, that's strike 1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
In the air, center field. Rodriguez drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back in Seattle, and now the DH, Justin Turner. The right-hander back to work. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. Someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. The pitch. And another ball. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first and quickly 1 away in the second. Batter down for Polanco.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, a former teammate.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. 1 out, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into a bat, the hitter usually comes out on top. Here's Josh Rojas.
2
just missed. Man at first, one away. Pitch. And now 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
1-2 here. And another ball. Polanco leads off first with one away. Ground ball right side, could be two. On the Boogers. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 1 and the Padres nothing. Top half of the third inning. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. In fact, the Rays used him that way. And he deals. Off the mark there. And it's 2-0.
2-0.
That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. Right side. Robles on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. Here's Donovan Solano. Solano measures 5 feet 8 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of Colombia. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Big swing and miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. You just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You often hear the phrase short to long throw, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
One gone, runner at first. Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. Gets the call, strike one.
0-1.
The pitch. And strike two.
One-play situation here, he's been working up for his zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The Padres trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Big quick work of him right there, Siggy. And then that's the kind of event maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Now, Luis Arias. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Just missed. swings through. That's one for strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Two outs. In the air to left center. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
And I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And a foul ball left side. Solano at second arrives at first. 2 out of the inning. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers, that catches the outside corner, and that is strike 1. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. He's got it, and there's 1 down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Robles, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-2. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. And 1-2.
Right.
That one the other way, and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Now it's time to drive that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Cal Raleigh, pitch out, but no action. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The 1-2. And another ball. Darvish checks on the runner. Robles dives back in. 2-2 now.
Full count.
That one lifted to left. And he can't hang on.
right there. That's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
First and second, one out. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
Yeah.
Right through there for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. That one missed.
1-1.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2 count.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So up next, Luke Rayleigh. Built the opportunity right here. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Holds it in on the run. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes it can be a little tough to score. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time the outfielder catches it. A really good job of getting that run in.
Rosarena in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. One now. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Raleigh, the lead runner at second. Rodriguez on at first with 2 down. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get a run out, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 2 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jurickson Profar. Castillo back to work. Profar gets a piece there. And the pitch. Bounce to the right. And foul ball. That one the other way. Slings it across. leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And now it's Manny Machado. Grounded out his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that's down and away.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoy playing here.
Here's the kid, Jackson Merrill. His first major league hit happened in Korea during the Seoul series with the Padres.
Nearly 7,000 miles away from his hometown of Baltimore. He had to travel across the world for his first career hit. And I think that makes it even more special, Boo. What a cool moment that was for him.
And a foul ball. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Mariners 2 and the Padres nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom four. Here's Turner now. The line to kick the pitch. And a good eye there. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Ryan Hoeing preparing to come on if needed. Outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, out to short. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And at first, Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. In there at the knees. And that one is inside.
1-1.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Hits and misses. That's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. But that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just punches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now here is Josh Rojas. Here comes the 0-1. That one is absolutely It's in. He nails one out to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
Yeah, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it got that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for you, Darvish, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Brian Hoeing.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Back to the top of the lineup, J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Pitch misses, ball one. Two runs across in the inning. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. And that one is lifted in the air. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it.
Now, right fielder, Victor.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Started to swing, held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And here comes. A dive, nice stop to his knee, the ground, and they get the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same-side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Cronenworth stands in now and watches strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Yeah! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever. And that one hit to first. Solano takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down, and they're half of the fifth.
Number 34, Julio.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. That's down and in. A slider missed. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Now
it's going to be Luke Raley. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Ground ball to go. That's a base hit. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Out of bounds, right side. Throws to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning. Mariners lead 1. They lead 4-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in for San Diego, Kyle Higashioka. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Higashioka goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. And ball 1. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. 1 for 2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the grab. That's out number 2. 2 outs, bases empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Crawford makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Justin Turner. The line of the pitch.
0-1.
Bounce to the left side. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Now here is Jorge Polanco. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
The 0-1.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And the pitch. Almost got him. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner on the go. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Cronenworth goes on to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2. To the right side. Cronenworth. That's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 4 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Castillo back to work. Here's a strike.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
That one catches the zone. 0-2.
This guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Righty delivers. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Slider misses outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Profar is out. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Manny Machado now. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He hasn't wanted to challenge at both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The wind to kick the 2-0. That's a strike. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. The M's leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And it's second with one away. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first in time.
The bat, number 2, shortstop.
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trent Thornton appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Number 52 also throwing. And it's even up.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Righty to the plate. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one missed.
3-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Back to work, 3-2 now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
So 2 on and 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. And a foul ball left side. And a pitch. And he struck him out. And the Padres waste a chance. Padres lead the pair. They trail it here 4-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Jeremiah Estrada appears to be getting loose. And he deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball right side. Cronenworth. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now, the catcher, Cal.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Way inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Swinging a drive deep right field. Tatis going back. And it's out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way. To be able to get to it, hold the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
And now Julio Rodriguez. Bounced out to short, Bogarts. Rodriguez out of the play.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Raley.
And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
1-2.
That one ripped. Tatis going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the first baseman, Donovan Solano.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Just off the inside edge. Action in the pen down there. Trent Thornton up and throwing. Number 52 getting cranked up as well. And the right-hander deals. Hit weakly on the ground. On to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
The catcher,
Kyle Higashioka, the next to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one finds the zone. 1-1. And a pitch.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. Came out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Robles makes the grab, and that's the inning. Jeremiah Estrada will take over here.
number 56, Jeremiah Estrada.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Solano makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Number 2, designated hitter.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. That clips the zone. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. And the righty deals.
Ball. 1-1.
And he chases that one below the zone.
1-2 the count.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Line, and that's a base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. This one high in the air to left center. Profar snags it on the run.
Now batting, third baseman.
And at first, Josh Rojas will hit next. He's already homered in this game. there for a strike.
One and one.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the pitch.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Higashioka pulls that one down, and that's the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back in Seattle, and here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Strike one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
No, that missed.
Next pitch is downstairs. Tatis waits. In there at the knees. 1 and 2.
Well, he's back out there to pitch the ninth and about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, this is exciting. I hope they let him finish this one.
Swing and a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
One down, base is empty. Profar gets a piece there. Gets a piece and stays alive. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And here it comes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, one away. You're at the top of the ninth. Ball one there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2. And delivers outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty delivers. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The line of the pitch. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. And at first with one gone, here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside. And that's a little high. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Mariners, Taylor Saucedo.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And he takes a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Padres with only 1 out remaining.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And clips a corner. First and second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
The Padres down to their final strike. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Inside, almost got him. Two down. Polanco on the first ball game, and the Mariners use 2 pitchers to combine for the shot.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They led with 9 runs on base. For the Padres, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. They led with 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.